I think we're at an inflection point in history. I think, and I mean that sincerely, it occurs every several generations. I think we're in a genuine struggle between autocracies and democracies, and whether or not democracies can be sustained. So I'm going to be speaking to President Xi tomorrow, but all kidding aside, we talked about the idea he does not believe democracies can be sustained in the 21st century. Because things move so rapidly, technology is changing so much, democracies don't have time to arrive at consensus.
So we know that Donald Trump is trying to become an autocratic leader. We know that a lot of people are saying that with the way the world is going, and I know President Xi believes this, the way the world is going, there's no room for democracy. And it looks like people want to build towards having autocracies, which is very scary. That's going to remove all sorts of freedoms, freedom of speech, and all the things that we are used to in this world. And I don't know that that's a good thing. It's very Handmaid's Tale, George Orwell, 1984. It's very scary. But this is where the world seems to want to be heading, especially this is where Donald Trump is trying to push us. This is what we see China doing. And good thing that Donald Trump does not get along with President Xi. I hope he doesn't get along with him, because if he starts to get along with him, they could work together to push the US into an autocracy. But I hope that doesn't happen. But it's not just him. Even Justin Trudeau praised, dictatorships. That is from Canada. You think of Canada, you think, oh, what nice, lovely people. But look what has happened in Canada recently. It's pretty scary the way the world is trying to push towards, autocracies. Well, I don't necessarily believe this about Ukraine, but a lot of people just believe that we have to fight against autocracies or fight against the pushback on democracy and freedom. I don't know that Ukraine is a representation of this, but I understand. To me, I want to fight for freedom. I do not want to live in a China-esque autocracy or a Russian-esque autocracy. I'm not interested in that. And so I think we do have to fight for what is right. We have to fight for what we believe in this world. If not, they can take all our rights away from us. And that's pretty scary. That's really scary, where the world could be heading. So I saw this other video and I thought it was really interesting. And it's all about Donald Trump and Putin, and Donald Trump praising Putin. And notice how the media is trying to fearmonger us against Donald Trump. And you know what? Hey, I saw this documentary on 60 Minutes. You should go check it out. Documentary on 60 Minutes. And Donald Trump is what he's trying to do. He's trying to turn America into an autocracy. It's kind of scary what Donald Trump is doing. It really is. And I'm on the position of the media, but even within the people that I'm on their side, I think integrity matters. And I'm looking at the media manipulation against Donald Trump. I think it's really interesting how they're showing us Donald Trump praising Putin. And these clips are from like 4 or 5 years ago. They're like old. Even though he recently praised him, but this is all Fox News and Donald Trump praising Putin, right? And then they juxtapose that with clips of today.
Vladimir Putin has made his decision to invade Ukraine.
It's never been proven that he's killed anybody.
Vladimir Putin authorized a special military operation in Ukraine.
The Russian assault on Ukraine began with missile attacks on key targets.
Putin decides what he wants to do, and he does it in half a day.
Very capable. I have enormous respect for him.
That's what you call a leader.
An horrific attack on a children's and maternity hospital. There were children under the wreckage.
Maybe Putin did get his opponents killed. He's a former head of the KGB. That's the kind of thing they do.
And it's just to me, it's like a little bit of manipulation, because you're taking this so far out of context. They did not know. They did not know what Putin was going to do. Nobody knew this. I mean, we saw it a little bit, but we didn't know the extent of what Putin was going to do. We didn't know that he was actually going to invade a sovereign nation. We didn't know that. But the way that they're, positioning the Republican Party, positioning Trump's campaign and Fox News as though, they're kind of supporting Putin's current actions. It's a little bit manipulative, but at the end of the day, I understand the need to do that, because you have to fearmonger people out of voting for Donald Trump and get people to actually register to vote and make sure that we do not put this man in power, because what Donald Trump is going to do to the US is he's going to turn it into an autocracy. And it's actually pretty scary when and I'm going to make a video, I'm going to break this down, but it's pretty scary when you think about how President Xi of China believes that in the future that we're going into, autocracies are the future, or are the present, and there's no room for democracy in the future. That's what President Xi believes. And Putin is also a believer of that. And we know that Donald Trump praises them. And we know he's trying to take over the US. And we saw what he did on January 6th. It's very likely that he might try to impose an autocracy in America, or put himself in a position where he never leaves office. I don't think that's possible, but this is where America is moving. And it's very interesting how the military is pretty much on Donald Trump's side. It's very interesting. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to break this down. But so I understand the reason why the media, at least the liberal media, is trying to brainwash us, to manipulate us, to scare us against Donald Trump. But for me, the manipulation using this tactic is kind of ridiculous. I think make a strong piece of media like 60 Minutes and actually just tell us the truth. The way that I love Australian 60 Minutes. It's the best. It's literally, they make the best. I don't think there's any news organization that makes such strong documentaries and reporting. Australian 60 Minutes is the best. And so I love the content that they make out there. And they're just giving us the truth, they're just giving us the truth. And I think if the US media focused less on trying to brainwash us and try to spew lies or try to twist stuff and manipulate us, because a lot of us can see through it, just tell us the truth. The truth is scary enough. When it comes to Donald Trump, the truth is scary enough. Don't manipulate us. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. Leave a comment down below. And I thought this was just an interesting thing to look at in regards to media manipulation. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time.